following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
It's a reference to Hook the wrestler.
That's right, the rounds are only 6 seconds, so I imagine
Okay, fine, the extinguisher Hook wants you to bring it Peter Pan extinguisher.
Bring me Peter Pan extinguisher!
Stop me, Smee! Stop me!
So yeah, I think in 6 seconds all I can do is spot it and run over to it, I'm guessing.
You can get most. Right, then it's my turn. Yay, time to flip out this into Buff Girl Super Razor Claws Murder-thon. Oh shit, there's a box here. I'm not happy about that. I'm going to break the box. Actually, why am I rolling it 2 hit? I can't possibly miss. It's an enclosure.
If it counts as an object, I think she doesn't.
In that case, the power rank of the claws is 10. 10 beats 6. Your box is dead.
That's right. It took its action to destroy the box.
Yes, it did. And then it's going to use its move action because it can just sort of like to sort of like scoosh out of the claws that Alvin has and assume it's aggressive combat form.
Unless you made it actually did count as the grapple, because then they have the trait that means they can't get away from that.
But they do, just like you are, and I believe you have that escape from normal hold thing.
I think so.
But they also have it.
You pick!
Two slime monsters fighting each other.
Just, it will just form into its aggressive combat form.
Bombard is finished aiming.
So then I will attack with my light dagger. With the affliction. It's 16 on the die, plus the 5, plus the light daggers, plus 11. So
No, the rank of the weapon only applies to the damage.
Alright, that's right, that's true. So then
it's Dex plus the bonuses.
Any ranks you have in the dagger itself.
No, that's damage.
No, it's damage, so.
Yeah, because the ranks of the thing are on a slide being scaled with your 2-hit cap. So the higher the rank of that, the less 2-hit maximum you can hit, because they both have to add up to no more than 20.
Yep, so 18 plus that is 23 plus 5 aim bonus.
So that passes the routine defensive check, and then I get the defense resistance check, which sucks. So that's a hit. And now I must do a appropriate resistance check against the affliction type versus your powers rank plus 50. So what is
The affliction is 7.
Okay, what is it attacking? Willpower, fortitude. What is the affliction?
It's
Fucking hate this system.
oh yeah.
What does the affliction dagger do?
It does dazed and fatigue, stunned and exhausted.
So it's the same thing.
It's the
as
same.
previous.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, so that's fortitude, which is great. Natural 10. But I have actually got great fortitude. I just don't think it's going to be... Okay, so what's the power rank on that? Sorry, it was 8, right?
7.
7, so that will be...
17.
Afflictions is 10. 17... 14, no, that's 1 degree of failure. First stage.
So it's dazed and fatigue. Right?
Okay. Cool. Well, it happens to be immune to fatigue. But it is dazed, which I believe means it misses its action. But it still gets its move. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. The dagger sinks into it and it's just like, and I believe Nivla is next.
Shit, how do we stop me? How would I stop me?
The Kichwa's needles are useless. And also exhausted.
Nobody's got a spare Soviet in their back pocket, do they?
If I did, I would have arrested her.
Good point.
Hey, does everyone know about all those pictures to come?
I don't think so.
We do know.
I just assume liquid freezes. Thinking on that
Yeah, at this point, probably just blob cat fight. That'll just be like, explore.
Is there a wild looking what is in here?
She asked to see
Yeah.
that and she
Right.
couldn't tell.
Yeah.
She didn't get high enough to see anything like that. She didn't see a fire extinguisher though. You were reading things. You missed it.
I did.
Then I believe it is Derek. Period.
Well, it might take damage, we don't know. So, you're free from it now.
No, I'll be just drive down to it.
Oh, right.
Like the two cats fighting.
Right, yeah. I might just fall back to my last strategy in case it gets free and makes an attack with us. Because I don't want to accidentally hit Alvin.
These two are now like bouncing around the room having a fucking Dragon Ball Z fight.
Yeah.
Boing, 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 slash,
I'm just-
rip, regenerate, boing, 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 boing. I don't know if you have the elastic bouncing properties this does.
No, he basically all of his points are like an elongation.
Or you could like elongate after it, but it's like bouncing around like a... like bouncing all over the place. A good old fight. So what are you doing? You were shooting wildly into the air?
No. I was getting my spatula back, and just in case it got free and made a lunch, any one of us, I could have just steamed it.
Okay. Spatula now, not a paddle.
Well, now
Spatula's just a flattened spoon.
I was gonna make a giant spoon. I chose not to. Because it would have edges, it would be harder for it to like, get around it.
Edges back. I'm not going to be able to make that joke towards the end of the year unless he renews his contract. Which he probably will. Alright, Roxanne, you useless bitch. You arrive at the fire extinguisher, I guess.
Now, I'm guessing there's a pin that I have to remove to take it
Yes, there's a pin.
off. And then I'll pick it up and then race over to where the punny thing is at any given point because I realised it was bouncing all over the lab at this point. Yeah. I don't know if I can. I mean, if I can get to it in
Do
this
you
turn,
have
it's-
moved by action? Then you can't leave where the fire extinguisher was after you pick it up, unless everyone wants to try and convince me that would be a free action.
It's already on like a quick release
if we
book, right?
give her the ability, then he gets the ability from then on up.
Well, I'm just saying, Mr. Firefighter, is removing a fire extinguisher from its mount super quick and easy to do, to the point where it would be a free action.
It would be, yes.
Then it's a free action and you
That
can
does
move
make
back.
sense because if it
Some
wasn't for an
reason.
emergency,
Yeah,
yes.
you still do
For that
have a
reason, yeah.
standard action.
If I come in range, I will.
That's up to
I will-
Alvin, really.
I will spray her with the fire extinguisher, but if I'm not, then yeah.
Well, like bring it over here.
What, goad her over by just saying, come at
Well,
me?
Alvin's like fighting with her, so like he could manipulate the fight.
But if I yell at him, she can hear too.
You don't know that.
We actually do.
Yeah, so we know she can understand us and talk to us.
No, you don't.
Well, unless she just responds to everything.
No, you don't.
Killing? More kill? Kill!
You don't know that.
Okay, I'll keep trying to just watch her trajectory when she comes close. Go.
Wait, so I hear you say you're aiming.
Yeah, I'm aiming. That's what I do in the section. I'll aim and then when.
So it gives you range +2.
Yeah. The next turn I can blast her.
Scrub thing, low games. Alright, I aim. And then Kid's like, great, now he can't miss.
I'm imagining Logan
Well, because
as a fire
Logan doesn't just
extinguisher all
aim,
kept up.
he aims for like 3 rounds.
Well, even with just one aim, I've got like camping and all this other shit
Yeah.
that just kicks on, time slow and all that. Anyway, okay, so back around to me with my putty. I'm gonna do a thing. Well, I can't do a thing because I don't have my normal action, and my movement action is clearly being taken up bouncing, even though that travel power shouldn't really move at. But yeah, okay, so that's me done. Back to Bonbon.
I'm guessing inertia means it just keeps going.
We need to bounce, silly putty. That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
Right, I will multi-attack it with the same ability.
Okay.
From memory, that's the more
And I've simultaneed it.
the more breaks of success on your attack, you get some extra damage.
Use a multi-attack against simultaneed. Make your attack check normally. If successful, increase the attack's resistance check by +2 to 2 degrees of success and +5 to 3.
Yeah, so if you get 2 or 3, you get that bonuses as well.
Yeah.
I've got it for the pistols.
17 on the die, plus it's 19.
That's a hit. That's a fail, so you hit.
Increase the attack. If successfully attacks resistance checks, check DC by +2 for 2 degrees of success.
If you overrun 2 hit, you start getting tougher.
Correct, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, you will have 2 degrees on successful hit.
Yep.
So what is this attack do?
It attacks twice.
What is the attack?
It's the same.
The same one, so it's fortitude. Okay.
Yeah.
But the DC is just too hard.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20! Oof.
Yeah.
And we've been pulling them out of our ass all night.
Well, I'm not using the green dice. That's why I'm not getting them like I normally do. I'm using this fucking cruddler. Piece of shit.
Throws it in and goes bing, 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 bing.
Nibbler.
Okay. Alright. Can I attempt to apply grapple just to stop us both to stop both of the bouncing so that we wind up in the same place?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Sounds like a thing that could happen.
So that we both get that.
Sounds like fun to me.
Of course, a comic book fire extinguisher.
So that is 16.
Oh, my defense is dead on. My parry.
Didn't you say that the defense wins?
Which I guess means that I successfully parry that grapple.
I guess so, and I can't remember whether having grapple actually gives you bonuses.
Okay. Mr. Spoon?
I'm going to keep my maintained action, but I'm going to just, in universe, say move over to Steph in case he tries to do any weird shit. I know Alvin could probably, climb inside a person or something. So it might be able to too. And she can't defend herself at the moment.
Roxanne?
Sorry, try and blast the putty with the fire extinguisher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I realise this is like an improvised weapon.
It'd be ranged attack, wouldn't it? Is it? I mean, how far away are fire extinguishers useful
Nat
for?
20.
Oh, motherfucker! Motherfucker! No, that is for me this round.
I like the Popo dice.
We're like mutant popo.
Pecking order.
So yeah, I don't know what the fire extinguisher does.
Okay, so the putty shrieks in terror and flees into a corner if Alvin will let it, where it turns into a quivering blob peeking out from behind a ruin. Effectively, combat is over.
As long as we maintain control of the fire extinguisher.
I'm going to slowly approach it, just a threatening.
Steph's still down.
But I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna
stab her and tell her, wake up, wake up. With my leadership. You're right.
That tasted awful.
Then don't even expect. Did you just spit some of it out?
Yeah.
I put a box around it.
Is it booched onto plumbing?
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Actually, I probably wouldn't notice that because
So,
I'm too busy doing this.
Just come a bit.
Just a blip.
Is it actually difficult to
It's not that hard to remove when it's this small.
Put it here. Put it in a box. Well, this is me for shrinking down. So it can't move anymore. But not so much that it's being greased.
Give it back to itself.
Cover me with the.
Oh, I'm covering it.
Maybe in good faith.
I don't want to hurt you.
It gives you the big, adorable puppy dog eye treatment from its little cute blobby
What's
stick.
even funny is
it's
they can do
trying
the
to kill
big eyes.
I don't think that
And
would.
I have rolled 15, and its presence in this particular shape is a DC of 17.
After you've go like kill, and see to the
I took that into account.
It's insight to oppose, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's guns, right?
What am I opposing this with?
I believe whichever's higher out of insight and deception.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're real good at bullshitting, it's easy to see a bullshitter.
Okay. 16 on the die is enough for either one. So
-3 for every flag you won.
No, the
Oh.
negative 2 billion.
yeah.
Why even roll?
Oh, this counts as 2.
I want to see the other 2.
Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you seem to just want to kill. You can't just kill anything you want. You can kill bad people, but we're not bad people. We're here to help. We are.
And then I'll come over.
I only hurt you because you hurt my friends and I.
I give it back its little bit of. Well, I attempt to.
Look, these bad men experimented on you and
And then
they hurt you, didn't they? And you made them
I
pay,
need to
right?
make some checks, by the way.
Okay.
This big menacing horseshoe of like powerful mutant vigilantes.
I've stepped back.
And their tiny blob friend.
What is with you a natural 10? Might as well just do routine checks at this point.
18? I'm guessing it's persuasion.
You're doing alright.
But were there others here that these men hurt? There were kids and things, right? Other mutants? Do you know of the... Did you have friends here? No? Were you all alone?
That nod.
I think
there's an audio component.
Is this the slurry that they were talking about? These other mutants got turned into this...
or it's the blob
One thing?
Maybe the other things got injected into that, but
This seems to be the acquisition they got that they were injecting into people.
Then what happened to the other people? She doesn't seem to know anything about them. Can you talk?
No.
Except for... Oh, you can talk.
No.
You just said no.
No.
Look, will you let us help you?
That's appropriate. Kill?
We don't want to die. We don't want you to kill us. I understand these bad men needed to die because they hurt you. But we can help you.
He'll kill.
Help.
Help kill.
Did you release the kids from the other room?
No.
There's a sticky hit on the vent.
Too late.
They're already dead.
In barrel swish.
Oh. Did you pull the doors off in that room, did you?
No.
No, you can if you did, that's fine.
No.
So you're the only one left alive.
No.
Who else is alive?
No.
That's what I mean. So it's just you and us.
Just you. For now. Kill later.
You don't need to kill us later. We're not your enemies.
But I want to.
Why do you want to kill?
I'm Killy Putty. I kill.
But what, to what end? What is the purpose for your killing? You do realize when
you get a look that's just like, I don't understand the kind of thing I'm hearing.
you realize that when you kill people, you hurt them like you were hurt by these bad men, right?
Nope, quick.
I don't think you're going to be able to get through to her how you want to. Or it. I think we need a better method of containment.
No,
We can't do that.
we can't do that.
That's what they did to
We
us.
can't just stand here with it in a corner and a fire extinguisher.
They can either join us as we search the rest of the building.
I mean, if she's right, she is the only mission objective left because everyone else is dead and we've got all the evidence.
Cleanup team can find the rest.
I think we need to call this in. But we also need... I think maybe just two of us should go back and call this in while the rest of us stay here and keep
We
an eye on
don't have
things.
we don't have a line to call this in. We have to speak directly to Mildred.
No, that's what I mean, like, two of us have to go back.
Because we can't let
But we
it out.
can't leave her here alone. What's wrong? You seem agitated.
I kill.
I can't let you do that.
I kill you.
You want to play? Just you and me. We can play in the play area there. So I'll convince her to go back in the play area. Maybe we can even play with some blocks. Or not. Ow.
Dead! Next! Yay!
You sure you wouldn't rather play with blocks?
Dead! My turn!
Roxanne, please be fast.
She wants her turn. You do it back.
Gotta keep
I
her
think we need
entertained.
to not.
No. Just tap.
She wants it. I like the idea of drug her and put her in the boot and take her out somewhere she doesn't
okay,
want to go.
Here you go.
You've got to try and kill her. If that's possible.
Yeah,
Killing
with
her
some
with love.
Oh, I mean, she does seem more distressed about it than me.
Roxanne, shut up and leave.
What kind of doctor are you?
I'm not a doctor. I'm a nerd.
Okay, I'll leave Stephanie. You can maybe stay here.
You sure you just don't want me to disintegrate it? I can tell you do. Also, it suffocated me. Like, fuck that thing.
No, I want you here because if anything goes wrong, you can disintegrate it.
Fair.
But
My only concern is there any more of it inside you? Looking at Silly Putty.
No. I think I'd know.
Kelly Putty, is there any more of you around, or are you complete at the moment?
Never alone. All of me.
Okay.
Porcupine!
Ow.
Dead.
Okay, let's go.
Hope that truck's still there.
Scope. Haha, now you're a puppy.
Boing, 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 boing. You just go like, spluff onto your face, pull back, and there's just your face, black and everything.
Did her face.
Yeah.
That's what real silly Puddy does.
I haven't played with this stuff since I was a kid. What? Putty is fun. Putty is...
Snicked.
Sticked. Error.
Alright, so you
Those
guys...
two shred each other.
You guys head off into the rest of the base. It's pretty much just like a very large blood collection facility at the moment.
Yep.
Yes.
Pretty much, you have all the information you're ever going to get.
That's what I thought. Did a quick sweep yield to the
Just
survivors.
more horrors. More horrors. Dark, flickering lights, horrors. Big cobra symbols on walls.
So we make to leave so that we can.
I'll at least get Kitchwa to take at least a photo of one of those symbols, preferably a clean one.
Oh yeah, and of course the party and Alvin having a fight was a bit fun as well.
Might as well use up the last of his film on just them.
You just see Derek sitting there going, no, now do robots. Punch each other till one of your heads comes off.
You literally turn to rock and suck the robots. And then we'll go, but we'll have to.
No, we have to call it real steel because they get very snippy about their trademark apparently.
So we got to, I suppose, sneak back out of the clown warehouse.
That could be more difficult this time because they know that we're there.
Yeah, they
Well,
do
they
seem
knew
to be
the
in alert
sewer
mode.
had been breached, but I don't know if they've looked in anywhere else.
So they could have gone down to the sewer bit and we might be able to sneak out through the main exit.
Who would
Drive
be most
away in their
appropriate
tiny
for
car.
this check?
Actually, are there any other exits aside from the sewer?
There are, but it's concealed, and you need to make the check to find it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Bonnie, you lived in an underground hellhole.
You might
Yep.
be able to find it.
I called it home.
Oh,
What do you need?
I called it Philip.
You want an Vault Life, is it? Vault Life.
Yes, actually, that is the best thing for this. Well, it's not the best thing, but it's as good as anyone here is
it's
going
a
to get.
hard vault life for us.
11.
It's a hard vault life for
11.
us.
I can't work that out, so we're going to work it, bump it up to 12 because I can work that one out. You are able to discern that you know that thing you were doing earlier, where like this panel's the wrong size. You're
Yep.
able to discern that there's a panel in what looked like a very swanky office. Well, before it became a blood-filled
Yep.
charnel house. That would indicate that maybe there should be that this is either a repair job or there's something there. But you can't really pry it open with your light knives.
Derek,
Yep,
this panel, can you remove it, please?
sure can. Do you want it cut or ripped off?
I can't pry it with my knife, so
Who's watching the party? If we're all
Alvin's staying in the...
Elvin's
Elvin and
staying-
Stephanie are
and
staying
Steph.
behind, so...
here. Okay.
Jaws of life it is.
After a lot of effort, he pulls it off. There's a door there.
Good work.
is this what you want?
There's
Yeah,
some stairs
maybe.
leading down. There's a passage. It leads to another door, a complicated electronic lock.
Shit. You still got that? It might not be strong enough.
What?
That sack of bullets. I was gonna make a little, like a box. We put it up against the lock, and then it could... might not work though.
Or we could destroy it and not be able to get out this way,
Yeah.
if this is a way out.
Well, you got any idea about this computer, my blobber?
I've never picked one of these before. Alvin makes it look really easy, but
Yeah.
I'm not Alvin.
And Alvin needs to keep Kelly Pubby busy.
Could go through the office and see if there's...
Are you from China too?
No, made in America.
Wow, so there are doctors here that also do that. I'm gonna kill that man. He lied to me.
Well, I was reading in the papers that they were looking for me too for as part of this project. So
Me too.
Me too.
Me
Me
So we'll search the office, see if there's any swipe cards or...
I'll do a search there too.
It's going to be very hard. I mean, you're basically ankle deep in blood at Viscera.
I assume Dr. Moran is blood.
Wait,
That's
not
not 20.
allowed. There we go. I was waiting for one of us to do that.
You find a damaged ID card belonging to Dr. Moroner.
We'll see if this works.
Hopefully
Give it a
there's
go.
enough of it there.
Hopefully just the parts that we need.
It works. You bastard.
That's good. We can keep this entrance contained as well that way.
Do you hear that? Hear that? Hear that? Hear that?